episode of Triple P and J. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell in the corner. It's somewhere up there.
In there.
Up there. But yeah, how are you guys today?
Doing good. Shopped out.
Just peachy.
Peachy.
Oh, good.
The mama took me to we went to town.
I ain't heard
today.
peachy in a minute.
I went to town today.
Mm-hmm.
What town y'all went to?
The bag.
No, we did not go to the bank.
Is that even
No.
a town?
Yeah.
It's a town.
colony.
No,
It's a
colony.
It's a village.
No, Anacoca is a village.
No, Florine's the village.
Is it?
It's the sign, the big ass sign say the village of
I
Florine.
thought it also said the village of Anacoca.
I forgot New Lando's a colony.
You know if the shit say the village, that means they're about to capture us.
We're finna be hanging from the trees,
Oh
bitch.
my god.
Make sure we do the
Speaking of
speed limit.
hanging from the trees, bitch.
I know you fucking lying.
No, we ain't doing that right now.
Fuck no, that's not how
No,
we
that
do it.
that ain't the vibe. That is not the vibe. But no, we went shopping today, so
What y'all got?
I got yarn. Just for those who don't know me,
yard.
I'm very excited about it. Those who don't know
I
me,
feel like that stemmed a little different. Like we went from like the village to
Hanging from
Yeah.
trees.
he said I got yarn. I'm like,
got
for
yarn.
those y'all that don't know me, I'm like, ooh.
You would make a great cat. They like yarn.
no, I
How we get from hanging
one
from
of my
trees to yarn?
hobbies.
Look at him,
Right.
already
Yeah,
prepared.
he about to make the rope.
One of my hobbies, for those who don't know, is I like to crochet.
Not you being the op.
You from the back.
And you getting the rope for us.
Yeah,
They yarn.
They crochet.
He finna get up and leave.
I really just like I got to
Ooh,
go.
his fans gonna come for us.
Y'all-
Sorry, we didn't
Not
mean
this one.
We didn't mean it. We didn't mean
Y'all out
it.
here calling me some racist ass.
We didn't say that. That's
This
not-
was talking about me crocheting rope.
Did we
say nothing else,
did
though.
we use those words? No. Okay.
No.
Nope.
We didn't
You could be a
imply
great
anything.
roper.
A rope maker.
A rope maker. For boats.
No, bitch.
Say no, bitch.
But no, I was really anyway. Just real quick, and then we'll get to the topic. I got $120 worth of yarn for $40 today. Thank you, coupons. And Black Friday.
Fucking cat.
Well, tomorrow's Cyber Monday.
What?
I said tomorrow's Cyber Monday.
It's not tomorrow. It's Cyber Monday. See what deals they got then.
I feel like we've been cybering already.
Oh yeah, for
These
the past 2
Black-
years.
Say these Black Friday deals not
Sheen
black
done blew
enough.
me the fuck up. Sheen done blew me the fuck up. They
Right.
they done changed their app color and every damn thing.
Oh, I know they went black and red.
Mm-hmm. And say Black Friday on it.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a post that said, "Damn, we already got fucking flat screen TVs. We need discounted prices on food."
And
I
gas.
would
Gas.
love some discounted groceries. I'm gonna
70%
lie.
off on gas,
Just
bitch.
send everybody a gas card.
Right,
I mean, all these fucking CEOs want to get more money out of us.
I don't want a TV.
right. I'll
No.
spend the gas card, bitch. Just say it.
Right.
These CEOs nowadays acting broke.
And do. And then the whole time, it's a recession. No, it ain't a fucking recession. Never mind. We're not getting on this. This is
Right.
not the topic
moment,
today.
The moment you couldn't. Ooh.
This is not
The
the
topic
topic.
for this week is gun violence, guys.
Oh, we have to be easy on that, that gunshot.
I'm sure I got some people. My bad.
That was a smooth transition.
That really was. That was just
I
out
was
of
trying
nowhere.
to bring it from the ropes to this, but we was like, no.
We are not.
No.
No. Mm-mm.
But anyway, did you guys hear about the shooting in Atlantic Station last night?
I haven't heard about that
What
one.
happened?
I heard about the one in
6
Colorado.
people got shot, a 12-year-old died, and like 5 other teens are injured right now.
God damn.
Yeah.
Mm.
Atlanta went crazy.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that like the 3rd one this month?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the third one because before that it was the
We're talking about Atlanta or nationwide?
Nationwide.
nationwide.
Oh,
There's
I was about to say,
the
where they
Colorado
popping?
one.
yeah, it was at
At the
club.
gay
club.
club.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Park Q or S or something like that.
Yeah, and they beat the fuck out that one.
Yeah.
I had
I seen the
sauce.
picture.
It was
Whooped
like
his ass.
They did.
Like
Not to
bruised
cut you
potato.
off, but did y'all see? I watched where they started his hearing, and like he's got his 2 attorneys sitting there. He's in the back behind him, just laying like this. Because he can't even fucking move. That trans woman and that ex-Marine beat the fuck out of him. Sorry about the people who died. Really sorry.
I just
Not
feel
funny.
like people who shoot up places or like commit like mass shootings cannot plead insanity. I feel like that should be like X'd out automatically because
Right.
you made a decision.
You knew what you were doing. Well, and just like the Walmart guy, the one after the
Who
cop
was filming on Twitch or whatever.
No.
Oh, that was like the one from the grocery store.
No, this one was about a week after the Colorado shooting. A manager at Walmart in New Jersey.
And then he killed himself.
He killed like 6 or 7 people, then killed himself. Like he shot up he got pissed at work and just shot the place up.
I think they fired him.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I didn't know what they did, but yeah, like it was literally like that Colorado, Walmart, and now Atlantic Station.
Can y'all take them outside and then fire them?
Right, get them out the
Security.
building. Get them out the building.
Call the police before we fire somebody.
And not to.
I'd have been back at the job. Let me in.
Now, do we know, before I make this statement, do we know who the
did
person who did it in Atlanta?
We do.
We don't
I
know
haven't seen
yet.
anything about it.
Okay,
It just happened last night.
so we don't. Okay.
I just know that the little 12-year-old boy died.
Damn.
How the fuck?
I woke up, I checked social media, and I was like, wow. Every day.
I mean, yeah, like what they isn't it what they determined to be a mass shooting? Isn't it like it's more than
5 people, 5 or more.
5 or more? Yeah, okay, and that's considered a mass shooting.
I just always think about like what's the motive is to kill people, but why? Like,
Right.
Why are you doing this?
What in you broke that you want to go and
You just want to kill random people.
I don't
And
think it's a why. It's just they just have a. I feel like it's just nothing.
no, there is a why.
just
Like,
pent up anger, and they have some people probably don't even have a motive. They're just mad. They feel like other people should just feel pain.
How about just offer yourself?
Yeah.
Like, why injure other people because
Right.
you're upset about something that's going to
Or
your
you're
life?
gonna kill all these people, and then you're gonna turn around and kill yourself. Just
Right.
kill yourself.
Don't be-
or there's always that option.
Never mind. Let me not say it like that.
Go
It's
get
not-
help.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Because suicide is not the way to go.
I don't know how much help you can give a person who's about to do a mass shooting.
Well, it was like that one guy at that Vegas concert. Like,
The one who was in the window shooting people with a 249.
yeah.
How do you get that?
Right.
How do you get that? First of all, that
How do
takes
you
like
help people who have gotten that far?
Well, like apparently, like he had his hotel room had nothing but fuck. It was like an arsenal in this hotel room, and he was just like shooting people. And
How did he get all that shit in there for one?
that's what they don't know.
Suitcases.
He
you
was
know,
just.
securities. It was like, all right, well, you pay for your room. Have a good day.
I mean, yeah, in
We'll send you
Vegas.
some complimentary water.
Yeah.
Shit, if the hotels are like they are around here, they don't even check shit.
Oh, they are. They didn't. Like whenever we checked into our hotel, you literally we got
Grab
out the
your bag
cab,
right there.
walked right in, checked in, paid our shit. Well, they said, okay, the elevator bank is over here. You're in this set of elevators. Go.
That's
Didn't
usually
check
how it is
shit.
for most places. So
Yeah.
They don't have like a security.
So
Well, they should with all this shit going on now.
you got to take your fucking shoes off and everything else at the airport.
Right.
Right.
Go through TSA for.
To get
Into a hotel room.
But
to get
TSA was never really a thing until 9/11. So
Yep.
Okay, so they
metal
should.
detectors in fucking hotels.
And then it wasn't even the shoe thing till they caught that one guy who had a bomb in his shoes. So
Isn't that
yeah.
what Homeland Security's for? Or stuff like that?
No, Homeland Security's for something different,
Like if another nation was like attack us or something.
or what they determine.
Well, what about like inside of the U.S.? Like, how do we govern inside of this?
Well,
The police.
Yeah.
Well, nobody.
Police, Homeland Security does. Homeland Security was created after 9/11, but it wasn't for TSA shit. It was basically like, how can I put this? My personal feelings, it is to, what is it called whenever you're, what's it called? Whenever the police are pointing out somebody just for, like, the color of their skin or how they're dressed or something like that. What was that called?
Their prejudice? No, or
There's a word for it.
It's targeting.
Yes, they're targeting.
yeah, Homeland
people.
Security is national security term for the nation for the national effort to ensure a homeland that is safe, secure, and resilient against terrorism and other hazards where Americans' interests, aspirations, and way of life can thrive.
Essentially, it was created to go after all of the Muslim people.
Yeah, so if like ISIS was to like post something, Homeland Security would be on it.
But isn't like mass shooting still considered terrorism?
No,
Not necessarily.
necessarily.
Believe it or not, no.
Then what do you consider it?
If there was a Muslim man going around shooting people, then yes, they would
Yes.
consider it terrorism.
But because it's white people,
It's just a
Okay,
mass
so
shooting.
terrorism is the use of a criminal violence to provoke a state of terror, mostly with the intention to achieve political or religious aims.
So yes, the mass shootings can be considered terrorism, but they're not going to consider them terrorism.
They pick and choose what they want to
So
consider
what do they
certain
consider
shit.
it?
what? Oh, it's just a random act of violence.
A random act of violence.
Like the
Mhm.
guy who
That
went to the
happens.
church and shot up the black people. It was
Yeah.
a random act of violence.
Right.
And then claimed insanity.
Yeah.
He tried to. Yeah.
So it's random enough that it happens every day.
Right.
Yeah. Very random.
But yet nobody knows why. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows how our country has the most mass shootings in the world.
Because we're like the only country with lax gun laws.
Right.
You can't even get a gun and they're over there stabbing each other.
It's a bit rude, isn't it?
Sorry.
Empty.
So
Empty
sorry.
your pockets, bro.
Well,
I got
like,
my shit, bro.
At least you could run from someone with a knife.
You
You,
can't
really
run
can't
from
run
a
from no gun. That bullet gonna catch you.
Right.
Bitch.
tonight, not that button.
We've been using it
We
the whole
have
damn
been, but
time.
now that we say that, I'm like, oh Lord. But no, like, yeah, like you can't even use a fucking cattle prod over in England, in Europe or England, I should say. That's considered a class. They rank it in classes, and like it's one of those where you can't just go and buy a cattle prod.
In 2020, deaths for like gun violence, according to mass shooting, gun violence in 2020, there was 611 people that died that year.
611 people.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when COVID hit.
Yeah, compared to,
So-
like,
Why are y'all outside?
right, like the numbers literally go from 2014, 269, and then from 2015 to 2018, it's anywhere from like 330 to like 380-ish. And then it jumps up in 2019 to like 420, and then 2020 it jumps up to 611. So we're talking about a 200 individual increase in just 1 year from like 2019. Like you people are bored. It's COVID. Like y'all just
They got bored.
go
They
insane.
I guess they didn't have access to the outside and their brains was broke and like, I'm trying to think of like what would cause somebody to actually decide to shoot up an event
mall.
with people.
Yeah.
Just gears stop turning.
And then normally it's people
Clock
you don't
stop
even
ticking.
fucking know the people. You're just shooting random fucking people.
Right.
You don't know what these people have going on. You just out here targeting people.
Yeah.
Just-
Not even targeting people. Just literally like walk into the middle of a crowd just like,
I'm gonna shoot
"Hi,
all of them.
here we go.
And it kind of makes me anxious to like go to bigger cities and do things because like you never know what the fuck is going on.
Especially at a club.
Yeah, you just have to think about
Well,
Because it ain't even got nothing to do with just being crazy.
If I die.
well, guess we ain't going to.
that. Well, no, because like you say that, like,
Gotta take a chance, man. We're going.
but like, you know, you when we
Is
Bitch, I'm a
we're gonna be in
Hey, this thing go
we're
hard.
gonna be in the crowd.
Damn, get down! Duck, bitch, I know you heard that shit.
This is my jam, though.
but like,
down!
but like you say that, but like you have to think about it. Like it's like say when we went to Dallas. Like we went to Dallas, we were all partying, having
And y'all were at Pride, so there's no telling what could have happened because
Right.
you were simply at Pride.
Yeah.
all of the places we went to. Do you not think my goofy ass was the minute we walked in registering? Where's all the exits?
I don't even be thinking about that.
You have to,
Huh?
especially in places like that.
Right. There's a lot of police there.
There's
I
on
feel
the
like I barely
street.
noticed any like law enforcement.
Yeah, on the
I don't-
street,
I
but
don't
not
recall
in the
them either.
building.
No,
No.
like at the
Event?
event or the festival.
I don't remember seeing them.
No, they were. I mean, they were at the gates and stuff. But they also, a lot of Pride events have like undercover police, so they'll just blend in.
Yeah, they're not bulletproof either, though.
Like whenever we went with,
I don't know. You be seeing these people with sweaters and pants and shit all the time. Like, you know how it is.
well, whenever I did Knox Pride, like whenever the police department would be doing stuff like that to prevent something like that. Essentially, they had police officers at all the entrances and stuff like that. And they had undercover police like going throughout the festival, and they also had snipers up in like the areas. So I mean, like Knoxville's was cool, but I don't know about Dallas's. But
Well, this chart is ridiculous. If you look at it, like most of the gun violence
Is
happens-
down here.
Yeah, well, literally from the split middle of America.
well, yeah, because there's not a lot of people who live in this area here. That's
Yeah,
all like
there's
national.
a lot of like concentration of population and all that other
Right.
stuff. But it's just crazy to know that you're like twice as likely to get in like a situation that involves gun violence off the what?
East of the
East
Mississippi.
Coast? Yeah, east of the Mississippi.
Because yeah, like I said, all out west basically between like, well,
Yeah, I mean you can see it like Colorado, like you can see where.
there's not a lot of
There's, like,
people
that
who
whole-
live in that area.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm moving to like North Dakota.
No, see, you gotta be careful with that though, because then you got them crazy fuckers out there who's like they own like 20, 40 acres of land, and you
And they
step
don't
one,
like your kind.
that part, and if you step one
we
foot
got
on
one
their
arm 40
property,
acres that way, another arm 40 acres that way.
We just don't got nowhere to go at this point.
Yeah, it's just.
I
You
go
could-
to my
you could,
house.
You could be at home and somebody bust in your house and shoot you too.
Okay,
Willis said, okay.
Y'all just
come in my house.
Y'all
What
gonna
happened
have
the last time somebody knocked on his door?
Come in my
Got
house.
gun.
y'all just gonna have a shootout at that point because people.
Y'all heard about that one lady that got shot in her house because it was a cop that shot her?
Yeah,
She was
yeah,
apparently
That
she
happens
was
a lot.
all the time.
or something like that. Like it was a guy or a woman.
It was a
They were
woman.
walking around her house. She checked the window and they shot her.
Yeah,
There was another one that was like sitting in their house and like they just busted in.
yeah,
and
because
shot
they
her.
got the
Breonna
wrong.
Taylor.
Yeah.
They got the
Yeah,
wrong
she was a
house.
bad sleep.
She was an officer, wasn't she?
She was an EMT.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was in the wrong house. Well, they went to the wrong house.
It was like the house next to hers. They had a search warrant because they thought he was selling drugs. Her old boyfriend or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they busted in the door, and the boyfriend shot at whoever was busting in the door, so they shot back
And killed her.
and then tried to blame him for her death.
That's some shady ass shit.
And then right after
Imagine
that,
being
it
a
was
dyslexic bitch that just said, "Oh, that's too
The lady in the
much."
window who had her gun because she didn't know who was trying to
no,
break in her house.
no. It was right around that time though. It was whenever there was a woman who went into the wrong apartment.
Oh, the office.
Yeah, the officer.
It was
The
her
white
neighbor's
lady?
apartment.
Yeah.
It was- yeah,
She went to
she
the wrong apartment and
killed the
shot
wrong
the guy.
who was he was sitting on his recliner.
Yeah.
Talk about, yeah, I thought this was my apartment. No, bitch. This is not set up like your apartment at all.
You wanted to kill that man. And she's like, I think she said she got off a long shift or something.
Yeah, she said
like
she had
that.
been working like a double or something, and she had just got off. She was sleepy. She was tired.
So she walked into his apartment.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
How
she
do
shot
you
him.
walk
And
in?
she shot
Shot
How do
him.
you just walk into somebody else's
Didn't
apartment?
you lock your door earlier? That
Some
day?
people don't lock their. I did not start locking my door until
That's
about
been a thing all my life.
no.
Been a thing all my life. Okay, no. What I'm saying is like, did she not lock her door earlier that day, and then she just walks into an apartment and just sees?
Did
the
you
guy?
not look at the apartment
Well,
number?
no, because I mean, if she just opened the door, she thought maybe they broke it. I don't know. I'm not trying to
But
justify.
still, if they're
what-
just sitting
Yeah.
there,
Right. And then on top of that, he's in a recliner sitting there. Does that, for one, you knew you had a recliner that looked like that?
Thank you.
you
That's
know
what
that
everybody
you
was
know
saying.
that damn apartment ain't yours.
Right. She just lied her ass off the whole way through. I
And it
was
sounds
tired.
stupid. If they believe that shit, they
They
just are
didn't.
stupid.
In the
Oh,
court of
her
law,
ass
They
in
did.
jail.
They were-
Prison.
She's in
She went to
prison.
prison.
How
Yep.
long?
Oh, I
Not
don't
long
remember.
enough.
Yeah.
We're talking about more than 15 years at least?
No.
I don't remember.
His parents pissed me off. We forgive you. No, we don't, bitch.
No, I don't forgive you, bitch. I hope you right now. I
It's
hope,
up and stuff.
We family, bitch. Now I don't forgive her.
I hope they pimp your ass out in that bitch.
Little Bertha over there.
Probably is.
Not Bertha with the broomstick. God damn.
Get her ass.
But
Yo, bitch. Yo.
What do y'all think is going to? What do y'all think it's going to take for it to stop?
Somebody important died.
Well, you can't say that.
People.
You can't say that because remember it was about maybe 10 years ago anyway. A guy pulled up where a bunch of Republicans, senators or something, where they were practicing for the softball game that the House does, started shooting at them, killed one guy and like injured several others.
See, he probably wasn't important enough. He wasn't high enough on the scale to die.
I mean, me personally, and I am all for Second Amendment rights. I'm all for it. I just feel that we've gotten out of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And
for one, the population in certain areas are increasing exponentially. There is how do you say it? Like the people that are always kind of like the sensitive, you know what I'm saying? Like my feelings matter kind of thing. So they with like I hate to say it like this, like the white kids that go and they shoot up the schools and they're like, well, he's just been a troubled kid all his life and he
if you
pleaded
knew he was
insanity.
You should have got him help a long time ago.
Yeah, and it's just a lot of different things, and I feel like we should be putting certain things into play before you can just get a gun. You can't just if you hand somebody off a gun, if you give somebody a gun, they do something wrong with it, you should be just as much as fault.
9 times out of 10, they're getting these guns from their parents. Like they're breaking into their gun cabinets and stealing them. But why do your children have access to these like that?
well, I don't think it's that because I mean there are a lot of laws right now that you have to follow in order to get a gun. Like, absolutely. And yes, a lot of kids, they are able to get in their parents' gun cabinets and stuff.
Do we do
that.
like any kind of like psych evals before people can?
No,
No.
but if you've ever been like convicted of like a mental health thing, then you can't get a gun.
Right.
But that's the problem because some of them aren't.
Yes,
Right.
most of them haven't been put into mental institutions at all, so there's no record of there being any mental issue.
Because I'm sure at that point, if they did get that, then they would probably have received some form of help.
Yeah, there's a paper trail. If you ever went down that road, there's a paper trail, and whenever they do the background checks on you in order to legally purchase a gun, they're gonna find that paper trail.
So if that's the point, then how the fuck does this kid or these kids get guns if like their parents said like they've been troubled?
Because these are their parents' guns.
Right.
This is the parents' gun.
They say that after.
I feel like that should be some kind of repercussion. Whether you wanted them to have the gun or not, like if you can't control your child getting access to your stuff, you should have some kind of repercussion. I'm not saying you should go to prison for a crazy amount of time, but there should be enough to like scare people enough to make them.
No, I feel like if their child commits any type of gun violence crime, they should be sentenced just as the child is. This is your gun. Your child had access to it.
50% law, man, something.
Well, and I can partially agree with that. The reason why I say partially is because like we grew up in my house with guns.
Mm-hmm.
My parents, all of my parents, all the time. We were brought up to respect them though.
Right.
That was the thing. Like we were brought up like before we knew anything about guns or anything. Like we were told like if you touch this, you're gonna get your ass handed to you. Do not touch it.
Right.
Period.
I think besides the whole psych part of things, psychological part of shit, it's like their upbringing because my dad had guns as well, but I knew not to touch them unless I knew to touch them if I was like in danger, if somebody broke into the house when I was there by myself or something. But I'm not going out of my way to just touch the damn gun for no reason.
My thing with it is, I don't think we need any more laws in order to get a gun. I think it's hard enough right now to legally purchase a gun. That's whatever. My thing with it is we do not need these guns no, they are not automatic weapons because you can't legally own an automatic weapon. This semi-automatic stuff that like you can fire off like what is it like
a burst round 3, it's like 3 at a time.
3 at a time or something like that. Basically, it's the ones that fall, and it's not the AR-15s. I know that's a trigger word for everybody, and they all want to say AR-15. An AR-15 is a powerful gun, yes. AR-15 can do a lot of damage in a short amount of time.
pistol can
yes.
too.
But
Right,
what exactly do
exactly.
you need it for?
That's my thing. Like, why do you need these? There is no reason to have a gun available to the common man that can do this amount of damage in this short amount of time. There's no reason for it. And I don't give a damn how many gun enthusiasts there are or anything like it's my right. It is your right to own a gun. It is not your right.
A gun.
Right.
You need 30 of them?
I can't say. I mean, like, you can gun collectors out there exist. My thing with it is, though, is like there should not be a gun on the market that can fire like that much ammo in that short amount of time. That's the main problem, I feel.
For just anybody to purchase.
Exactly. We could, all four of us, because I'm assuming none of us have a record, none of us have done anything that would, all of us could go in, submit the paperwork to get our license, purchase a gun, purchase the ammo. We can all walk out with like semi-automatic rifles that could mow down like 20 people in a matter of like a minute or two. And there'd be no questions asked.
Yeah.
That should not be on the market.
If they ban switches, I feel like they should ban the semi-automatics too.
I mean,
what cracks me up is the fact that some of these people really be trying the system when they like go out in the streets and like they walk around with their ARs and stuff.
Oh yeah,
a random white man in Walmart with a hunting rifle.
Right.
Like, what do you need this in here for?
Right.
I can practice my rights to bear arms. Just because you can doesn't mean you really should.
You should.
Right.
Like go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you're good. It's just, I don't know. I think some people are just like out of control with it, or they just always trying to like go against the grain on some stuff. So,
like, my thing is, I'm all about, if you want to conceal and carry, that's fine.
Keep it in a car.
That means, well, not even that, because I mean, like, if you want to conceal, I don't. Well, I'm buying my fucking.
I feel like I was having this conversation with somebody.
With me.
I trust somebody who has a
talking about
concealed
it.
carry. Oh, that was
That was us.
So I trust somebody with a concealed carry more than I trust some bozo walking around with their open carry,
hanging it on their hip.
Right.
Right.
Because I think it was you who said it best. It was like the fact that
we were talking about customers.
Yeah, and you have like the fact that you have a concealed carry tells. You said, I think it was, you said something along the lines of, that means that they've taken the process.
You've taken a course to get that actual permit to be able to conceal and carry that firearm.
So that tells me that you know how to handle your weapon
Right,
properly.
because you have to go through a course for that.
Right. You just carrying it on your fucking hip, I'm like, oh great, when's Billy Bob gonna go the fuck off?
And I'm pretty sure, like with most of these gun instructors, they, in my opinion, they seem to be straight narrow individuals. Like they try to make sure that people are safe. So if you're gonna come across some kid that's like weird, I'm sure they pick up on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but I just feel like if you could just open a carry, you can go to your uncle, whatever, somebody, they could sell you a gun, pass like a little bill of sale, and then now you own a gun, especially in the state of Louisiana.
It's a little bit more because they have to register that weapon at that, and there's a little bit more of a process.
You do, yes.
Yeah,
that's understandable.
There's a whole other process with it. That's what I'm saying. Like we have enough laws in place right now for someone to get a gun. Mm-hmm. That's not the problem, I feel. I mean, like you can, because like what is it like in Louisiana? Is it 2 weeks? I didn't check this, and I apologize. If I'm wrong, correct. Put it in the comments. I don't know what the waiting period is once you submit your paperwork
for
a background check.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I personally feel like we have enough. There's enough stuff to. It's the type of weapons that, like, why does someone need the same type of gun that our military carries into combat?
It's that and the fact that not every time, but a good amount of the times, there's no repercussions for it.
No.
That's why it happens so often.
You go to prison for life.
Nobody takes it serious.
They're seeing all these people kind of get away with this certain stuff, and then like
I don't like this crowd of people. I'm about to go shoot them up now. Nothing's gonna happen to me.
And then of course the next day for the next week, everybody posts on fucking Facebook thoughts and prayers. I
really feel like that if how kids go and shoot up schools, I feel like their parents should be convicted as well.
Absolutely.
Like that would be.
But I feel like
there should be a law in place. Like, hey, if your child goes and does this, then hey, you get the sentence as well. It should follow along.
I agree with you, and I also want to disagree with you.
I don't know about the same sentence, but I feel like they should have
something should be happening.
Some
punishment.
punishment.
Form of punishment.
Same thing, because you should have taught your child.
But then again, at the same time, like, we were all teenagers at one point. At that point, like, when we were teenagers, yes, I understood we all know how, but we were all
you can't control what your kid does.
We were all
sometimes.
our own person, you know.
I mean, but hey, shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
But that's not.
I wasn't out here. I
That's
was
not gonna bring back the lives.
rebellious, but I
Right.
wasn't out here shooting people.
You weren't, no. But at the same time, like, some of these kids who shoot up schools, like, the reason, like, it's a majority of them had the reason behind it is because, like, basically they were picked on as kids and, like, basically treated like shit in school by their classmates, and nobody did anything.
What did their parents do about the situation?
Well, see, that's just it. Like, there are parents out there who, yes, once they hear that their kids are being bullied or picked on and stuff like that, they're up there, they're handling business, they're reporting the stuff.
At least have
There
some
would be
type
a paper
of financial,
trail.
Right,
some
there
type
would-
of financial repercussion. Like whether you have to pay for all kind of like somebody takes you to court or sues you or something like that, or you just have to pay for these people who are lost. Like I mean,
But you have to also look at what happens, let's say, if it is that paper trail. What if it is out there? Like, you know, the kid was being bullied, it was proven the kid was being picked on, parents are there, they're talking to
but
teachers.
that's a circumstance though. We're talking about like that's like a thing that gets debated amongst in court.
Right.
You know, because that's a special occasion or outside of the normal, even though it's already a messed up situation, like that's something that would be discussed in court. Now, if we're just talking about some Joe Schmo that just goes out there and just does this stuff, and you know,
There's no paper trail.
It's a kid, then yes, their family should be held reliable for that.
Because there was a paper trail for one of them, the school shooting in Killeen, I think. The kid was being beat up at school, so he shot the boy who was beating him up.
Right.
Yeah, there was a paper trail behind that, so I don't think he's going to jail for it. At least if he is, he's not going for a long time.
Okay.
And you should get in trouble for sure. But
Yeah, I mean, you
shouldn't be out. Don't be out there bullying people's kids, anyways. Cause
He
Yeah.
died, but
yeah.
Oh, he didn't
I
die?
don't think the guy died. But he like slammed him and everything, and he shot him.
Yeah. It's like, no. Keep your hands to yourself. You know. Like, we all pick on each other, but at the same time, like, some kids, you know.
Yeah, nobody in here touching each other.
How about we just eliminate everybody having the access to guns? If you want to go have a gun, serve the military for at least 2 years, and then you can go purchase a gun.
It's very similar, like, in Japan, I think it is. Like, to get a gun is like thousands of
I'm
dollars.
just saying, if you want to practice your rights for American freedom, how about you serve your country and then you can go get a gun?
Have you met somebody? Well, you were in the military.
Then they shouldn't have a gun.
You see how fucked up some of these military people are?
Yes, but at least they have some type of training. And they can get evaluated and get health, treatment.
But see, then you're running into the whole Second Amendment rights.
Oh. Everybody has the right to bear arms. You have the right to bear it to serve.
You're putting stipulations on that.
The same way with the gun laws. It's a stipulation.
There's not. Well, there's not. It's not.
I think it's just a quick done 2 years. If you love America that much and you want to have the right to bear arms, and all these people are fighting to serve the country so that you do have the right to bear arms, serve.
All the fat white men are gonna be mad in the comments.
Mad as fuck. America. Right.
But
But
no.
you can't serve. Got it. Oh, my leg. Well, then don't have to go.
I don't.
Just say you couldn't pass tape, bro. That waistline wasn't there. That husky.
That husky.
Yeah,
You got them
I
rustlers.
understand.
I just, like I said,
Blooming College.
Is that too much?
I think that would be. I personally think that's
I
a
don't
little
think
too
2
much.
years would be too much. I do not think.
I don't know. People feel the need to protect their homes. I understand that. You can have access to at least 1 to 2 guns, but
Yeah, but if
Three or
you're
more.
protecting your home, you're not going out shooting people.
you don't need to conceal and carry in your home.
Right, but see, at the same time, you shouldn't have to serve in the military for that either. That's my thing. I'm like, just because I want to have a gun in my house to make sure
I feel safe.
I feel safe in case
They'll tell you
people
to get a
start.
baseball bat.
Right, fuck that, no.
Willis said, pew, pew.
That's fair.
You go get a warning.
Willis at the door. I almost had to get my gun.
You come. I'm telling you, that night the only thing that saved us, I saw Jalisa's car.
Fine.
What was you gonna do?
He was
Everybody
gonna
should
shoot. He would have been in jail in New Leto.
Louisiana is a stand your ground state. If as long as I shoot you in the front, I don't shoot you in the back, it's perfectly legal.
Well, had you killed one of us,
I'd be in the car with it.
you would definitely feel horrible, and they could, watch this podcast and see that you know us and we're friends, so we weren't
I'd
strangers.
feel horrible. I would
Go to
feel
jail.
Let's go
horrible.
get locked up. Let's go.
I'm going to jail. I'll be in the courtroom dancing out. Oh my God, my friends.
They're gonna be like, "What happened to Triple P and J?" One of them got shot.
They dead. One of the keys is gone. The pea in the pot is gone.
It ain't gonna be me.
It's not funny. But
I was definitely the one closest, so it would have been me. I was the
I passed
sacrifice.
down the courtroom. Oh my God. He got him.
All he did was ring the doorbell.
And of course, now that I'm thinking about it, goddamn it would be the white one to shoot one of you.
Right, shit, you might get away with it.
Especially here.
Right.
That part.
Well, it was knocking on his door.
He was trying to solicit me some stuff that I didn't want to buy.
He had that marijuana on him.
Got you planting some shit in his pocket.
What y'all fighting that? It ain't his. It ain't his.
He had paraphernalia.
I got me sweating.
We were coming to see if he had some sugar.
12:30 at
We
night.
was trying to get you to come to the club with us.
Ooh.
That's what we really was doing.
He out here shooting.
I mean, you could get away with this shit.
Again, I state Louisiana is a
Rail
stand your
got hit by
ground.
some white kid and passed away.
What?
So if anything happens to any of us, who did it?
Listen, no, I am.
Dolly can't save you
I would not knowingly shoot any of y'all. Right?
You should have seen it. He looked at me and he was like, "Nah, it's like 20 He said, I would never.
Knowingly shoot. I would not knowingly shoot.
Must have been a lie.
Sir,
No, not at
to
all.
the best of your knowledge, did you shoot this individual?
I did.
I did. I shot him, but no.
Oh my God, he got it.
I don't know if I killed him, but I shot him.
I warned him.
All I saw was him pick his hand out the door. Pew, pew.
Oh, not this for gun violence. Okay, so
Oh, Lord.
I ducked. Just be on the stand. I ducked.
Oh, God. It's horrible.
It was the white man with the gun.
That is horrible.
In the beers.
that's
See,
happening
that's
still.
the fucked up shit that it is. I've told you this before. Like, when we're at work, like, I know how I look. So, people who have that mindset all think that I'm their friend, and then they start talking to me like, oh shit, he's not like us. No, I'm not.
Like, yeah, I'm Knoxville.
Real quick.
He tell them all the fucking time, yeah, I just moved here like 2 years ago, and I be staring from across
He
the
been
room.
here. He been here.
He's from here, he came back 2 years ago.
Like you hear me tell people that because I'm like, I don't want this to go down the road.
I heard you the other day, and I said, this bitch lying.
They're gonna start asking you about hunting, fishing, and shit.
Oh no, I tell them straight up, I don't do that shit. Nah.
What kind of gun you got?
You won't see the fish I caught last week.
Right.
Like,
No.
I'm not waking up at 3 o'clock in the
She
morning.
said laying weed.
That's one
What
thing.
that is?
That's definitely one thing I hate when we get people at the job that come in and be like, "I'm new here. What's there to do around here?" I literally hate that question because no, there ain't shit to do. But I want to tell them, get some fucking friends.
Don't sleep.
You could find something to do. Get you some friends though.
Watch our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
And if you
We'll be your friends over the internet.
if you cute,
It's really
Hey.
the one that give me. It's so boring here. I don't know. Travel, girl. Travel. You don't have to stay here.
Get you a group of friends to travel or do a podcast.
Right.
Go to Houston. Go to Dallas. Hell, go to
I
New
don't
Orleans.
I don't want to drive 3 hours just to have.
Oh,
If you broke, just say that.
that part. I didn't think about that.
I don't give a
Hurt
fuck.
somebody's ego.
If you're broke, just say that.
Oh Lord. But no. Well, that was our take on gun violence.
Well, guys,
And as y'all could see, we can't even have a serious topic without jokes. So
We have.
we have to. Y'all
was
are
really Willis
y'all
with the
are
rope.
y'all are definitely used to us being funny. So we definitely have to put some humor in these
We
damn
have
serious
to.
topics.
'Cause Lord
Long
knows.
ass cheer.
Lord knows. Like.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that shit was long as fuck.
It's hard out here as it is. We gotta make jokes about it. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's like, what was it? What's that school? That Uvalde? What was that school in Texas? That little kid shot up.
Oh, the little elementary school.
Uvalde, or was it
Uvalde,
something like that?
Uvalde.
Got that one woman. They arrested her. She got out of her handcuffs. Got to school. And the cops fucked that all up. Anyway.
How y'all in there
So,
sanitizing y'all hands?
I did want to
kids, and they're
ask,
getting
like,
shot?
or touch back on that. You said what's it gonna take to stop this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't answer that question.
Well,
No, I feel like gun violence has been happening for so long, but like as time progresses, information
It's
travels.
getting worse.
Yeah, but information travels quick
Here.
now.
It's getting worse here.
Here, or just
It's getting
In
worse
the United
nationwide.
States.
in
In the United States, it's getting worse.
Okay, yeah.
Other places they just blowing shit up.
Yeah,
I'm
use
glad
some
they ain't
missiles
doing
and
that
shit.
here.
Like they got rocket launchers and shit.
They out there dropping bombs and stuff.
Don't bring that shit over here. Don't bring that over here.
Just look at that point, gun violence is gonna be at least more where it's they out here fucking putting in TNTs and damn landmines and shit.
Like the
Making it-
Boston bombing, the marathon or whatever, from like
Mhm.
15, 20 years ago, when they blew up the marathon where people were running and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's about the last time we had an explosion. I think
Well, no, well, was it?
I don't think so.
some kind of terrorism. But anyways, I feel
'Cause-
like
I'm sorry. Now you got me thinking about this.
I don't know. Like, what do you think? Like, is it gonna take like a active civil movement?
I don't know. I mean, I honestly
Civil
don't know.
movements don't do shit for these people.
Like-
Y'all
like-
protest all fucking day and what changes?
Like, I
Stand out there musty and shit change.
Hot. It's
the only thing I can possibly think of, like I said, we just have to look at what other nations are doing. You know, I mean, Australia, Japan, most of Europe.
banning guns would cause an uproar.
Oh, I know
people in
it
the South
would.
go crazy.
I
They be in
know.
front of Walmart protesting.
They really gonna
Give
be
me my gun.
they're really gonna be shooting shit at that point.
Well, I know it, and I know it would. That's the bad part.
Well,
Like,
they're taking it.
I've
Might as well
seen their
use
Facebook comments on that. They be a cold day in hell before anybody take my guns. I'm like, okay.
Come take it. Come take it from me. I want you to try. Billy Bob, calm down. Calm down.
But like, and see, and that's the thing. Like, you listen to like some of these people where it's like it's every election time. These Democrats, they coming to take my gun. They coming to take your gun.
No, it's Democrats.
Nobody.
Them damn liberals.
Nobody's trying to take your fucking guns. All right. I mean,
Sir, just put it up.
Fucking guns is the least of your damn words.
right? You got these people
You
running.
can't even read, but you want a gun.
Right.
And spell it. Good.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see here. It's got a G there somewhere.
Get it on the end.
But no, we're not saying all people. We're not.
I am.
You gotta sound it out, buddy.
We're not saying all. I know
I
you
got a gun
are.
license before he can read. Can you read? Read the license for me. Read it.
I can't read you right.
Smell license. Smell. Conceal. Conceal the carry.
Like I said, we can't take
Three-letter
anything
word.
serious.
We can't.
Spell gunshot.
Oh.
Stand your ground, sir. Stand your ground.
But no, like I said, going back to your question, I don't know. I really don't know, because like it's like I know we all claim the Second Amendment. I know we do, but shit, when that thing was broke, like it took like 5 to 10 minutes to load a fucking gun to get one shot.
We said,
But now,
Just imagine missing. Then you missed the damn shot.
oh, you're dead.
Why?
Because if somebody's coming at you,
What did they miss?
well, then, you know, you gotta fight and
Can you
chance.
give me a minute?
Draw! Draw! Hold on, I got to powder my gun.
Oh, damn it, I spilled
My musket!
That's what it was.
My musket! Hold on!
They had muskets.
Hold on.
They had muskets, and that way you didn't have to deal with
I
all
need
this.
to background light a cigarette real quick. Come on.
You gonna blow the whole shit up?
This shit's stressful.
It's a bomb!
Will's gonna be back there with me too, smoking a cigarette. Bitch, I can't do this. I done missed my first shot.
Bitch, why we here?
Why
Did we
we
go get
here?
some tea or something?
Right.
What are they
No, they just threw it all in the ocean.
Tea.
What are
They
they
threw it in the ocean! You want some coffee?
What the fuck is that?
I'm like, can't we go do something else? They got fucking wings and shit. Let's go get one of them. But no.
I heard they had a mean tavern down in that town.
That part of the world.
What's that, a saloon?
Saloon.
Let's go.
Meet me by the door, they swing. Come on.
Is it a hoe down or a hoot nanny?
It's a hoot nanny.
All the way. Round up the boys. We got to go.
All the girlies are out. Let's go.
But
Bring
yeah.
the musket. We might need it.
In case one of them want to get a little silly willy.
Draw.
Drop. We can't take shit serious.
Reload.
Oh, he dead already. It's okay.
It's okay. Moving on.
Well, I'm about to shoot something because I got my bullet in here now.
But yeah. God love them.
Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed our
Anyway.
little bit at the end of that.
God
Yeah.
bless y'all.
Thank y'all for staying with us. Hopefully we didn't piss too many of y'all off. tonight.
If we did,
And if we did, you
drop
got
da-
your Second Amendment right.
drop down in the
Use
comments.
it. I want you to draw.
Drop down in the comments and let us know.
I'm sorry.
It ain't gonna sound like
use
this.
it.
though.
Don't draw. Don't draw.
I need my baby daddy. I don't need you getting killed out here in these streets.
My
The white people have to catch me. That's a little hard to go.
Well, that wraps up.
Another episode of Triple PJ. Y'all have fun now.
Y'all have a good night.
Thank y'all.
Oh, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.